Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. So we've got the coal mines up and running and the processing plants, that's all ready. We're actually full. I could go and export it, but not much point really. It's only 92 rubles a tonne, so I'd only get like what, 1600 a delivery, just under 16 tonne trucks. I don't need it, I've got nearly 1 million rubles in the bank. So I'll just save it. Save it ready for the steel plant. Once we get that in, this will all kick back into action. So we're getting a reasonable number of people down here, nearly 100. This one's at 45%, so it should be a good producer. That's 29, that's 26. So we should have more than enough there. Be plenty. I want to kind of try and fill up several storage yards with steel. Not for exporting or making money off, just for building with, so I can build things quicker rather than buying it in. I've done a little bit while I was waiting for a bit of money coming back in. I've done a bit of levelling round here, and I've put 4 more quarries. Well, I've booked 4 more quarries and a petrol station, a gas station there. So they're building that. Where are you off to? Oh, you're going getting gravel. Okay. I keep thinking them are flatbeds. They're not the big gravel trucks. They're my upgrades. These are my flatbeds. These ones. These are my 2 covered hulls and 6 big flatbeds in there. The only thing with having these on though is it rinses me money really quickly when I'm building anything, because they're picking up quite a hefty chunk of steel. There's about, I think with 6 of them, it's probably about I'm just trying to think. So 2 would be about 60,000. So to pick up about 180,000 worth of steel in one hit, which is a lot. It's a heck of a lot, especially when they're driving back and forward. These conveyors take up a lot of steel. I'm building all this. I'm definitely going to need quite a bit to get the conveyors over to the steel mill. Where we're going to try to think now where I want this steel mill. I'm thinking about here. We need a high power, don't we? No, coal steel mill there. Right, so it needs a high power cable in. So the inputs on that side is 3 warehouse outputs which I can connect to storage yards. I'm probably going to want it that way round then, really, because I want the storage yards at the front. Now we have got is there a high voltage splitter there? One there, but that's going to that. Dark again. Yeah, sorry, I've just distracted myself. There is one of these is a splitter, I'm sure of it. That one there, yeah, okay. Right, so I can run a high voltage cable straight in. Now I am in 2 minds about which way round I want this now. I could have done with the conveyor connections at the ends, really, coming in either side. I don't want it too far away, but I've got to remember that I've got to connect it up to that side as well, so thinking around about here somewhere. I'm gonna make this smooth it all. Let's just quick check I wasn't paying for that then. Let's level out a bit of land first. This is a much bigger lump than I thought it was. Try that. Do you mind, you? Sorry, distracted again. Right, so I want it. Hang on, which way we're facing? I want it facing that way. It's going to make me do it a bit at a time. So a bit more, like that. Yes. I can bring the conveyors in at the back then. I'll need one there. Right in front of the high power voltage connection. Move it back a bit, make sure we've got room to get that in. And we're going to want one this way round. Now then, let's see if I can get this wire out of here. Go over that. Right, that'll get out of there, alright, that's fine. There is a road connection I need to be aware of here. Just going to put that in there for now. Leave him, I'll get that out of there easy enough. So I'm going to want 3 storage yards here. Because the problem is, just one storage yard, I'm going to use up, when I'm building, I'm going to use up 900 tons of steel really quickly. The size of this hill. I didn't mean it to be that big. Yeah, so especially once I start doing the rail yards, the train construction yard, I want a constant supply of steel. And I want there to be plenty in storage for when I need it. This is going to be probably my biggest production facility, my biggest producer. But whereas other things I don't really want to have loads of excess because I just don't need it. Steel I do, I'm going to use it, so I might as well have as much as I can get. Kind of protect ourselves from running out, otherwise it'll be slow building anything because it's slow to produce steel. Unless I've got maxed out with the workers and the inputs. But I don't think them 3 coal mines are going to be able to keep up with a full production steel mill. I was thinking of getting 3 of these in here. Don't need to be on fast forward anymore. I want to move it forward because there's a footpath entrance there. There's one there as well, though. Actually, I'll probably put the bus station up there somewhere. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to get 3 in like that. Need to move it over a bit more. Push it up. Now, straight with that building. And push it up here as far as I can go. just double checked me volume was on as well. It's an error I've made a few times. Try there. I'm not sure that last one's going to connect. Let's see anyway. We might be lucky. Oh yeah. Perfect. Right, now then. I need to bring the front of that up. Got to get road connections in. I know what happens sometimes when I click on show wireframe. See there, it's if I click there, it gives me the raising tool as well. But sometimes when I click on that, it gives me the raising tool, and I've been wondering why it keeps really raising the ground on me when I'm trying to level stuff out. Just the mouse pointer isn't very accurate. The cursor needs to cover a bigger area than it should do, especially with a bulldozer. Right, come on. Let's see if we can get a bit of road across there. I was in two minds of putting road cargo stations on. They're at a terrible angle. Or is it just the way I'm looking at it? No, they're at a terrible angle. Let's do it again. That to me looks right. That looks straight with that building. But when I put them in, it was a dodgy angle. No, that looks straighter. Right. Still don't look right. It'll do. It'll do. Yeah, I was in two minds of putting road cargo stations in the front of it, but I don't need to. I can just sort of run a few trucks in and out, rather than having my construction yards picking up from here. I'll deliver them to the construction yards and they can have their own storage areas. Me, Bilderberg has got a storage area, so as long as there's stuff here ready to pick up, then it doesn't matter if I rinse the storage yard. Come on, I just want to get a road across the front of here. Right. Now then. These conveyors are going to be really long. I don't know what kind of distance I can cover. Is that too far? Too long. And again. Keep moving a bit closer. There we go, right. I'm gonna have a right job connecting roads up to these. A little bit further, let's try about there. Built it in a dip. Put it on top of there. Right, where have we got to get to now? Here. I'm looking at this and thinking about there. Yeah. I'm gonna need probably one more. No, we're gonna need more than one more. We're gonna need two more. Can I get it out the back? Yeah. Should be able to connect that road up easily enough. I don't think I'm going to get that across there. No, there's a power line in the way anyway. Right, 749,000 rubles, that's 3/4 of my money. 250 ton of steel, oh my god. Plus those, which I've yet to get a road up to. Now then, gonna need bus stop at this end. Excuse me. I can just bus people straight to this. They're not going to need to go anywhere else. I'm not going to have any other industry connected to this. Not directly anyway. No, the road's that way. I do need a bus stop. Never mind. Right, let's try and get it lined up so it's nice and level with the building. I come in. Wait. Coming in from there. Okay. Let me do this. I want a little loop. Bring that up as well to get that road out of there. Try and get that straight. There we go, that's better. Right, now then. Why are you building at night time? Oh, hang on, I'm going to the wrong area. I need to come to here. squeeze that around that pylon. Where's my wireframe? Let's cancel that. Let's go. Oop. I'll do. Right, okay, so we will need power up here for the... Does the bus stop need power? Tell you what I'm going to do now, I'm going to buy that footpath because it's not connected to the main road, so it won't get built. No work, so construction, right. Does the bus stop need power to be able to function? That's... I don't know. I'm going to bring power up anyway. We've got a transformer down here, so... We'll make sure... Because the engine conveyors, engine transfers are going to need power. Get one there. Right, that had that covered. Yeah, have that one covered? No. Right, so I need one. Need one over here somewhere. Get me some cable out of here. Where are you going up there? I want another one going up this way. That's going to be interesting. But just wanted to see if any construction officers had picked that up yet. These should. Are you working on my quarries? Got any finished? Yeah. Right, let's get me some excavators. Let's get me 4 big dumpers. Right, you can go that one there, please. You want to go there to there. Right, that's 2 more, and just as I clicked on it, it got finished. Excellent. Right, you from there to there, please. Off you go, and then there's one more for that one. What are you waiting on? You're just waiting on a crane and 20 work days. That's 800 rubles. Buy it. So I can get this done now. Right, that should keep us well stocked. If you're wondering why I was buying in gravel and not quarried stone, quarried stone is cheaper, but if I buy in quarried stone, it will continue to buy in quarried stone constantly until the aggregate storage is full. Whereas if I buy in gravel, it'll only buy in gravel when I get down to 34 tons. So I'm only buying in a little bit every now and again, rather than constantly. Whereas if I was buying in quarried stone, it'd cost me a lot more, because it'd just be filling that up constantly. Whereas now that should fill up now. That should keep... What are these ones? They can carry 13 ton. I'll leave them on there for the time being, that's fine. That should keep me well in stock there. Right, let's get back to the steel mill. Right, so I'm going to want steel going up there. You're not going to let me. Whoops. I'm going to need to level a big section of this out. Need to raise all this land up. Unless I can get it to go. It's not going to connect up. What's that? Oh, that's my substation. Right, we'll just stick it on pause a second. No, leave it on play. Right, let's get that back under construction. Right, we can start working on that road. Yeah, because the train... Just thinking where I'm going to be having my train construction yard, probably here somewhere. And then we're going to have a depot and a fueling station over there as well. So I need to take steel that way, and I need to bring steel out this way. Unless I take it around. I'm just going to pause for a second while I level some of this out. Right. Finally, I've got that in. Now then. Oh, trust me, just as it's going dark. I just want to see fire station coverage here. That's hospital. Yeah, we're covered. Right, I might buy another truck up here actually. Let's get one of those. Get one of them ones. Yeah, we're covered. That's fine. Right, it's gone dark. Okay, so we've got a bus stop. Main power connection I'm needing. Where's this going to? It's going to there. Oh, what have you just done there? Misclicked. I don't think it's going to let me. I think I'm too close to that. There. Alright, where are we going? We're going that way. Right, 94,000. I'm going to go and delete every other one now. Well, apart from them ones. I need them in like that. Let's see if I can't get that price down a little bit. There we go. 51,000 now. I'll just save myself 40,000 on steel. Right, yeah, let's get that booked in. Right, so we've got steel mill, we've got 3 storage yards. I'm just in two minds about where to... I want the road coming down this way as well. Just get my wireframe on as well. Nice and flat. Oh, just there, that's it, that's lovely. Yep, we'll have that. We're just going dark again. Right, so bus station, steel mill, conveyors are connected. I need to connect these conveyors up to some roads. That one's easy. Oh, I saw you then. There. Right, where are we going to get to though? This town's going to grow out this way anyway, so... get this... there. Come on. There. Yeah. Might take it up round the back here and then easy access to the... Come on, connect up. I am holding the right mouse button, you're not doing anything. There we go. Right, easy access to the fire station there. And somewhere around here. Bit there, but it's just too much of a descent. About this side. I think that's getting out. Yeah. That connected up there, and we'll join him up on to this one. Not that far away. I don't think I've ever seen a engine transfer burned down, but I wouldn't put it past it. There's the electrical cables going in. See the crane on the way. No trouble keeping up with him. Right, that's the electric in. Right, so we're going to have to go and build these roads. It's a... Oh, they're not going to be able to get through that bus station. Ah. I think I'm going to swap that for a bus stop. So that we can have some through traffic. Get this lined up. So straight. I don't think that's going to be within reach of any electric. We need a transformer, a substation down this end of town. I'll pop one here. just in case. I'm not going to be using that one to start with. I'm going to get people from up here for the time being, just to start it off anyway. And then that road's getting built. Excellent. Yeah, I'll just get a few people from up here just to get it going. We start getting some steel on the go. So once this is built, I've got my steel in. Then I can start going, expanding fraternity check a little bit, get some more people down this side of town to support that, and then start building the iron mines and stuff. But for the time being, I'm just gonna have to buy in iron. Yeah, because my processing plants are gonna go up here as well. So the next town. Right, that's the steel mill. That gives us access to this storage yard down here, so we can just have a truck coming up, picking up a bit of steel. Same down here for the rail construction yard, which is probably going to go about here, I think. So we'll just take that road down, have a storage yard down there, and have a couple of trucks running back and forward, maybe 3 small ones onto each. Gonna have to see how it produces. Right, how much is this going to cost? 241 tons of steel. Right, so it's 1750 a ton. Oh. 10,000, 70,000, about 400,000 in steel. Got everything else. These 50 ton there, 45 ton there, 35 ton there, 45 ton, 35 ton. So there's another. Are you connected? Oh yeah, connected up to that. There's another what, nearly 200 tons of steel there. 150. No, yeah, 50, 95, 130, 175, 210. So there's about 500,000 worth of steel in that as well. And then you've got the engine transfers and all of this as well. Yep, I think I've got just about enough money to get this done. Well, I would have if I did have if the roads are done, but by the time these roads get finished, I'll that one's not going to take long at all. Just keep an eye on the cement. It's fine. Gravel storage should be fine now. Yeah. There we go. These are doing the job. Should have all of these set to wait till unloaded, even if it. Oh, I'm worried about a queue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So 2. I'm worried about them blocking the road if they're queuing. You're a dumper. I wish these had more loading bays, you know. Yeah, no, I can't block that road off. I can set some of them to wait till unloaded. Let's set the bigger ones to wait till unloaded. I don't think 4 will block the road. There'll be 2 in and then 2 sticking out, and I'll have a look, see what it looks like when is this full? It's full. Let's have a look. Man, you're using it though. I'll come back and have a look at that in a minute. I think I'm going to set the time lapse off. Right, there we go. No, look, he's queuing there. I thought he might have queued. Oh, it's not blocking the road though. I set them. They were already set to wait till unloaded anyway. Oh, that's alright then, as long as it's not blocking the road. See if anything turns up. Oh, that dumper was coming up here then. Set him off. I just want to make sure the vehicles can get past. Can get past that way, that's fine. Can I get past coming back the other way? Is a question. Yeah, right, it's fine, it's fine. Right, I'm gonna go and jump into a speed build and get this built. Right, I'll be back in a bit. we got the steel. Last. I've got a truck set up here. He's gonna pop to one yard, go and drop it off, then pop to the next one, go and drop it off up there, and then pop to the next one. So I've got him set to do all three. And they should be slowly topping back up again. They'll fill up the emptiest one first, as per usual. I could probably do with a few more people in here, but I haven't really got that many people up here at the moment. I could stick another bus on there. Where's the other bus? There's one there. There's one there. Of course, they're right bunched up as per usual. What bus have we got on here? We've got the Chav B13. Let's get another one of them. Yeah. Oh, stupid thing. Clicked on it and it unclicked. Right, let's get that going. Are we set up? Yeah. Right, so there's 3 buses on there now. Should produce us a bit more steel. Obviously we're buying in iron, but it takes, I think it's 200 tons of iron for 40 tons of steel, is it? Yeah, 375 ton of coal. We've got the coal, 200 ton of iron, and the power. Obviously we're not paying for the power because we're producing it. So for 40 ton of steel, 200 ton of iron. So 90 rubles a ton. That's for 200 ton. Is 1800 rubles. No, 200 times 90. I suddenly can't count. 200. I've just got my phone out. Times 90 is 18,000, and that'll give us 40 ton of steel. So divided by 40 equals 450. Right. So we're now paying 450 rubles a ton. That's how much it's costing to produce, instead of buying it in at 1696 rubles a ton. So even buying in the iron, it's we're paying a quarter of the price for steel. I've just got to up the production. I've just got to keep an eye on my economy, because I did actually run out of money during these 2 builds. I ran out of money when I was building this, and I'd stop the steel imports, and I ran out of money when I was building this, and I'd stop the steel imports. These conveyors are the really expensive bit. This was pretty expensive as well. So we're 400 grand down this month. 300 grand on steel. I've got food. I've got a feeling I've not set this up quite right. Have I got these set to... no, I don't need that. I need the road cargo station there. Right. Aha. Damn it. I've got them set to wait till loaded. Right. You're gonna have to go back and refill because you've got nothing left. Don't wait till load. Right. Go back and refill. He's not wait till unload. That's fine, and he's on his way to fill up. He's not on wait till unload. We've got clothing and alcohol up there. It's the food. This is why I've got them set to wait till unload. What a plonker. Is that the one I've just done? No. I thought I'd actually, no, I just forgot about this. I could have just gone and done this off camera, which is what I should have done. No, you're the pub delivery. Right. You're loading up with food. Okay. How are we doing for food up here? We got none. Right, let's up this to 50. Actually, I think all the trucks are waiting. Let's up it to 60 for the time being. I need to rebalance that now that I've set everything to not to wait till load. Wait till unload. No wonder I've got no food up here. So unless I'm missing another, yeah. How much did we spend on food? 106 grand last month. That's not good. How did we spend 6 grand on fuel? I think I need to separate them. Well, yeah, I definitely need to separate them fuel trucks up. I've got them going to every fuel station, every gas station. So what I need to do is split them up into. So I'll just have one covering this area, have one covering here, one covering here, one covering down there. Rather than them doing every gas station, because not everything's getting fuel. That one is. So there's definitely. Oh, I would have bought something anyway because I've put in another gas station up here. I don't think he's on the route yet. He's not. Right, so I did buy in 7 tons. That's probably what that cost was. Because everything else is covered, I'm sure of it. Should all be full, really. Yeah. I just want to double check these down here. I think this is the last. This is last one on the route, is it? Yeah, pretty sure that's the last one. Right, they're all full. That's fine. I don't need to split them up. I just need to add that one to it. Are you? Oh no, you're an oil rig. Yeah, so in between fraternity check and fraternity check 2. Need to add that and make sure it's set to unload. Drop that to 10%. In fact, I don't need to have these percentages set anymore with them all being full. They'll just unload whatever they need. Do 100% and then that means this one will get full up pretty quickly. It does mean a couple will run out on the way round. Just while to get this one filled up. I should have. Yeah. I should have done this off camera. Again. I'm gonna do this off camera. Right, just forget that for a minute. That's just fiddling and messing. Yeah, so I just need to set them up to come and drop off here instead as well. So we need iron. That's the next thing. Next thing on the target, and the iron is here somewhere, roughly here. It's not a million miles away. We'll just conveyor it over into this one. Yeah, I have left room. Just making sure. Oh, this took ages to build. All of this. I've just edited the last episode today, and I didn't realise it was an over a 2-hour episode. Sorry about that. I didn't want to split it up into 2 parts either, but I hate part 1 and part 2s where you only watch half an episode and have to wait for the next day to watch the next one. I don't really like doing that. So I just uploaded it all in one go, which is why it was quite late by the time it got uploaded. It's taken, I think it's only half uploaded now, and it's still got like an hour and a half left on it. Oh yeah, this episode will be up tomorrow. Well, it'll be today when you're watching it. I'll be on the next episode, or the one after that I'll be recording. So yeah, steel's in. We're doing fine. We're making money. Well, we wasn't last month. I lost a lot of money last month. Actually, I just wanted to double check that, because that food's a problem. I need to get that under control. Shouldn't be spending anything on food really. Meat occasionally, they run out of the shops just with the deliveries. And that's mainly because it's gravel roads down in Archivekinov. You're just slow to get around. Chemicals can't do nothing about. Fuel, I think that's that gas station. I think that's where I paid for that. So steel, we're definitely under control now. At least partially anyway. We're losing money. And again, it's down to food really. I know we're spending a lot of money on iron, but that's because now, rather than spending money on steel all in one go when I'm building something, so previously I would save up and have the money, and then spend it all on steel and then pause and have to save up. But now instead I'm gradually stocking up on steel, and it's costing me the money up front as opposed to buying it when I need it. So if I get to the point where I'm running out of money, I'll just turn off the iron purchasing, because I've got these 160 ton, nearly 170 tons there, 160 odd tons. Yeah, there we go, about 170 tons there. There's another 10 tons on that truck. He's there. 9.6 tons I think it is, and there's 100 tons in there. 9 tons, 8.9 he was carrying. Yes, I could go and export some of this, make money, but all I've got to do is just turn off the iron and I'll be making money anyway. So I'll just let the bank balance run down, just while I'm stocking up, and I'll pre-stock up on the steel so that I've got loads of it, and it'll just make it a little bit easier for me to manage then. As long as I've got enough steel in for the next project, that's all that matters. And the next project is the iron, so once I've got that in, this steel's not going to be costing me anything. And I can definitely... I'm just thinking, I don't really want to stop exporting clothes because of the amount of money it's making me. So I've only got 2 trucks on, but like, he's half full and he's 31,000, so full he's going to be 60 something thousand. Having 2 of them going out every now and again is quite nice. How are we doing on fabric there, actually? Oh, we've got loads of fabric. Just clothes we're short of, really. That's it. This can only produce 1.2 ton a day, so there is 4 tons there. Just tell him to go there, load me up, not fabric, clothes. I'm going to get him to load up, and then I'm going to delete this stop, which means I didn't really need to do that. Right, there we go, he's got 63 grand. Right, let's take that off. Because we don't need... Oh, it's filling it up again. Stick them in the bloody warehouse. What's up with you? Stupid thing. We're supposed to be having forklift trucks on these at some point, which is going to make the warehouse so they will push it into the warehouse. This is annoying because it won't load them. See, it's only loading the trucks as they're turning up. I should have probably left that in there then. Right, what have I just done? I've broken it. Is there another truck in there? It's kind of hard to see. There is it. Ah, there we go. There is another truck in there. Shopping centre truck. Right, definitely let him fill up. So that's filled up 50% of that. It's weird how it does this. See, now this one's filling up and that one's stopped. Oh no, he's going. Yeah, there's some strange mechanics in this game at times. It does things rather awkwardly. But it's working for the most part. Everything's going. We're expanding well. I definitely need more people here. Definitely. Because I need more people in this steel mill. Although, having said that, I don't need 500 workers in here because I won't be able to afford the iron. And I don't... 40 tonne of steel per day. I don't really need that much. You know, unless I'm going to stick it on pause and plan out a massive area that's going to need hundreds and hundreds of tons worth of steel. But, no, I'll just leave it on play while I'm planning, and it's topping up. Right, I've done enough flying around, and I want to keep this episode to... Oh yeah, we've gone over an hour. Not too bad though, at least it's not 2 hours again. Right, I'm going to call it the end of the episode. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you really soon for another one. Bye!